Okay, guys. So this is my portfolio right there, right here. So this kind of investment is gonna be a long time, like a long-term investment. So don't. This is gonna require you to be really patient as well as try to. It doesn't matter you don't have that much money right now. You can always start putting more money into the account as you go, so you can grow it, and eventually you can create a good extra in sourcing income for you. So for example, I've been doing this for like I think I mean starting it for like almost 2 years, but I never actually put like a lot of money into the investment until like a month ago or less than a month ago. So I started my investment with where was it? Go right here. So yeah, I started with $737. That's because I was able to save a lot of money since I'm not going out due to the coronavirus. And then you can see it goes up and down all the time. So like a common mistake that a lot of people do is that they invest into something, then they see like they get lucky and they get like a good return, but then when they see like they start losing money, they automatically like remove what they invest into, and they end up losing money. But one thing that you learn when you are in the stock market is that even though like the stock is gonna go down, it's always gonna keep going up. So that's something that you guys wanna keep in mind. Also, you can to start off, you can like I probably recommend $50. You don't really need to have $50 because we know everyone has $50 to like just throw away into investment right here. And also another thing is like you need to you whatever money you put in here, you gotta make sure it's not your life savings or any money that you might need soon. Because once you invest this money, it takes a couple of weeks. It takes at least a week and a half for you to get it back into your bank account. So that's something that you guys want to keep in mind. And then the stocks that I'm currently investing to are so these ones right here. So I probably recommend personally I like this one is a really good one that I like. So let's see. You see, so when you look at a stock, you always want to look at the dividend. So that's how much you get every time you get per share. So per share you're gonna get like 6.26% for the share, which is not a lot, but eventually you manage to have a lot of stocks and you have like a diverse portfolio. You're gonna be able to get like a decent return, and you can actually make your money work for you instead of you working for money. You know what I mean? Another one that I like is AT&T. This one is a really good one. Like this stock is like you look at the 5 years ago, you can see like the dividend payment has increased over time. So this one is a pretty good investment. I highly recommend AT&T. You can see they have the dividends is 6.60 as well. It's a pretty good stock to start with. Let's see another stock. So also I like this one. So SPDR SP Retail ETF. This one is also really good. The dividends are pretty low, but it doesn't really matter because this one has it fluctuates all the time. So it's a pretty good stock that you can start with as well. Let's see. Aura Cannabis. So this one, the reason why I think this one could be like a good long term investment. So you can see it has a 12.41 dividends payout. I think it's pretty good because cannabis is probably gonna be eventually when it's legal. This thing might go up eventually in the future. But these kind of investments that you want to get payout from dividends, you shouldn't sell it. Like you should really keep it in your portfolio, like for the longest time, because eventually you want to be able to receive money from the stock, even though if it goes down. Eventually you want to sell it. I would sell it if I'm not losing money with the stock. So right now I'm losing like 20 cents, which is not bad. Like that's fine. It's a pretty good. It's not that bad. Let's see another one. Yeah, this one it's not a good one. I don't know what I bought it, to be honest. Or Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is definitely like one of the top companies that I would invest if you could. It has a pretty good dividend payout, like 3.42%, but it is really reliable. Coca-Cola company is a really big company, so you're definitely gonna be able to make some money with this stock in long-term investments. So I'll highly recommend Coca-Cola. Best Buy. So this stock is actually in the future is gonna eventually it's gonna be impacting a lot of life, especially the elderly people. And the reason why is because of the corona. Like a lot of elderly people are gonna be needing to use electrodomestic from Best Buy. For especially having an intelligence house. They're gonna be using that a lot since with the corona they cannot go out anymore. So the stock have been increasing because of that. So for a long term investment, it's a pretty good stock, and they have a 20.68% dividend, which is it's not bad. Eventually, when you are able to get like a couple stocks instead of one, it could be a good investment. I highly recommend Best Buy. Let's see. So Colgate, this one is a pretty good one. I like it. I actually invested in this one mostly because I read this one have been having a increasing dividend payout over the years. So it's a good stock that you can actually invest to in order that you can actually make some money with. So I'll probably get this one. Let's see what other one I'm investing in. So I also have Johnson & Johnson. Definitely a really good one that pays out like the dividend is 2.72, but it's a really good stock. It's like really reliable. So I'll probably if you should get it. I highly recommend it. See, Walgreens is another good company that like it has increased the dividends payout over the years. So this one I will definitely get this one as well if you can. Again, you don't need to start with a lot of money. You can always start like really small and then go out eventually little by little, because this kind of investment no one can get rich in a month just by doing this kind of investments, or unless you have unless you get like you have $1 million and then you invest in it, and then you can get a lot of money. But for people like us that we don't have a lot of money to spend around, these stocks are pretty good to start with. Let's see. Nike, definitely. Like, I don't need to tell you why you should invest in Nike. Like, they're a great company to invest with. The dividend payout is not that high, but still I highly recommend. Like how you see here, like a week ago, Nike was at 98, now it's at 104. I've been making good profit with this stock, so I highly recommend it, definitely. Let's see, another Nike. Pepsi, yeah, definitely this one. Well, just like Coca-Cola, they're like basically the same coin, just the other side of the coin. This one is a really good stock. Eventually it goes up and down, but eventually you're gonna be able to make money from it. I was able to buy it. I don't remember what price was, but I highly recommend this stock, and the dividends is pretty high. It's at 3.8%. So definitely get Pepsi. You can. You cannot. You just work your way up, and then you'll be able to get one stock from Pepsi. And then this one, I don't recommend this one. I don't know what about it. And this one, don't recommend it either. I don't know what about that. But anyways, so you guys wanna make easy money, so quick money. Like the fastest way is Bitcoin. The reason why Bitcoin is really risky is because you can make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money. For example, I bought Bitcoins around here like in May 31st, and then all of a sudden it went up to $10,000 just from here to here. Like, I made good profit from that. Like, I was really happy about that. But then I thought it would be going up a little bit since it went up so high, and then look at this. It went even lower than when it was, and I ended up losing money from that. And that's why it's really Bitcoin. You can only invest in Bitcoin. You know what you're doing. Like you actually been looking at the graph from Bitcoin, and then you can kind of predict where is it gonna go first. So yeah, unless you have like at least $1,000, you can invest in Bitcoin, maybe make some bucks, or you can lose a lot of bucks. That's up to you. But definitely this one is eventually, if you know what you're doing, this is a good way to make money because it fluctuates all the time. Like you can see from here, it goes up and down all the time. So definitely Bitcoin could be a good one. And well, that is all I have for now. I'll try to bring more recommendations for you guys. So you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer the question that you guys have. Again, this is something that is gonna be a long term. Don't expect to make a lot of money from it from this. Like, this is something that could last. Like, this is something I'll be doing for, like, I'm gonna keep this money here for like a long time, because this is, you actually wanna eventually you wanna make be able to have like a kind of like an extra income. You gotta be consistent with this investment. Like, it's not like you're gonna put $100 and then 3 weeks later you're gonna withdraw from the investment. That's not, you're never gonna get anywhere like that. So that's my recommendation. You guys You guys have a, you guys have any know any other stocks that you think they might be good, you can tell me, and maybe I can see how the company or how things are playing out with that stock, and then I can kind of tell you if it will be a good investment. So also one last thing, another stock that I don't really invest in. The reason why is because they don't have dividends, but this one is Tesla is a really good stock to invest with, and the reason why is because they're doing a lot of stuff. This stock is gonna be worth a lot more money like in the future, because this dude is crazy, but he's doing a lot of good shit. Like they're sending people to the moon. He's with NASA. They're making like these crazy cars. So I definitely, I will if I are able to get a Tesla stock, I'm not gonna sell it at all. I'm gonna stick with it because this thing is gonna grow. I can guarantee that. Well, that's all for today. I'll try to in the next couple days I'll try to bring more stocks that I can actually I'll be wanting to invest with, and then you guys from there you can actually work you decide which one do you wanna invest with, and that's all.